What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that all of you guys are enjoying your weekend. Please keep the Stone family lifted up in prayer. Limited details regarding her passing. It says that Angie Stone has passed away today. Her family, Diamond Stone, her daughter, confirmed it on social media. She says that Angie Stone passed away from a car accident where her car flipped over 3 times before she was struck by an 18-wheeler. That is heartbreaking. Angela Laverne Brown was born on December 18th, 1961, and she passed away today, March 1st, 2025. She is known professionally as Angie Stone. She was an American singer, songwriter, actress, and record producer. She rose to fame in the late 1970s as a member of the hip hop trio The Sequence. In the early 1990s, she became a member of the R&B trio Vertical Hold. Stone then signed with Arista Records, and she released her debut solo album, Black Diamond, in 1999, where she received a gold certification by the Recording Industry Association of America, and she spawned the single No More Rain in This Cloud. I love that song. After transitioning to J Records, she released her second album, Mahogany Soul, in 2001, which had the hit single Wish I Didn't Miss You. It was followed by Stone Love in 2004, The Art of Love and War in 2007. That was her first number one album on the US Billboard chart. Stone ventured into acting in 2000s. She made her film debut in a 2002 comedy film, The Hot Chick, and then her stage debut was in 2003 in the role of Big Mama Morton in the Broadway musical Chicago. She has since appeared in supporting roles in film and television, as well as several musical productions, including VH1's Celebrity Fit Club and TV1's R&B Divas. She was also in movies such as The Fighting Temptations in 2003, Pastor Brown in 2009, and Schoolgirls in 2010. Angie Stone has been nominated for 3 Grammy Awards and has won 2 Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards. In 2021, she received the Soul Music Icon Award at the Black Music Honors, and last year in 2024, she was a featured vocalist on Damon Little's No Stressing, which peaked at number one on the gospel charts. She was born in Columbia, South Carolina, where she began singing gospel music in the First Nazareth Baptist Church under the leadership of Reverend Blake N. Scott. Her father, a member of a local gospel quartet, took Angie to see performances by gospel artists such as the Singing Angels and the Gospel Keynotes. I love the fact that so many of our artists, got their beginnings in church. I feel like that type of training and just the apprenticeship and direction that you get, singing in the house of the Lord, but on a weekly basis, and that's and that's sparse, right? If you anything like my family, you went to church many more times during the week than just Sundays, but on average, Sunday. But a lot of people went to, like choir rehearsal, or they had kids choir. But that type of training is so critical. But my heart just broke when I heard this story. I was like, oh my goodness, because a lot of people were, on social media, like, you know, hopefully this is not true. And listen, she had a health scare. I want to say it was either like last month or it was pretty recent. But a lot of people were, saying that, oh, I think she was hospitalized, if I'm not mistaken. So she had to come online and kind of clarify, say, no, I'm still here. And so this time, folks wanted to make sure, which is good, right? But yeah, hearing the details of that car accident, I'll bring you guys more information as I find out myself. But her daughter, Diamond Stone, did confirm that, um, she passed away today in a car accident. So please keep that family lifted up in prayer. She's survived by her two children. Stone's daughter, who is Diamond, born in 1984. That's from her marriage to Rodney Stone, also known as Little Rodney C, from the hip hop group Funky 4+1. I don't know, I've never heard of them. Maybe you guys have. But Diamond contributed background vocals to her mother's song in 2007. The title's called Baby. And then Diamond gave birth to Stone's grandson in 2008 and another grandchild in 2012 in July. During the 1990s, Stone was in a relationship with neo soul singer D'Angelo, and they also have a son, Michael D'Angelo Archer Jr. He was born in 1999. There was a lot of controversy around that, if you guys remember, because supposedly word on the curb was Angie was 32 and D'Angelo was 19. Help me out in the comments. Y'all let me know the math, but that's a huge age gap. Now, was he underage? No. Well, hopefully, they didn't get together until he was 19, but a lot of people gave Angie the side eye during that time, but they made it through, And so, I'm not trying to speak, ill of her passing, because like I said, God rest her soul, but I remember that controversy quite well when it happened. She lived in Atlanta, Georgia with her son, Michael, and her daughter, Diamond. Oh, okay, so they still live together. That's nice. In March 2015, it was reported that Stone had been arrested for assaulting her. Oh, well, maybe it wasn't so nice. She was arrested for assaulting her 30-year-old daughter. See, and baby girl, well, again, not to, but that's difficult when, she's 30 and being assaulted by her mother. At that point, I would have been online looking for an apartment to move out because, that's unfortunate. In 1999, Stone was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Along with comedian actor Anthony Anderson, they were part of the FACE Diabetes program, the Fearless of African Americans Connected and Empowered, which was sponsored by Eli Lilly and Company, and that helps African Americans understand their risk for diabetes and how to control it. Stone said both her mother and her mother's sister were diabetic. Stone was also an honorary member of Zeta Phi Beta sorority, and she was inducted into the sorority in 2024, so just last year in July, in Indianapolis, Indiana. So she will definitely be missed. Angie Stone had an amazing range. Her voice was beautiful. Her spirit was beautiful. And may God rest her soul. So that being said, may she rest in peace. Please keep the Stone family lifted up in prayer once again. And I will talk with you later. Take care, Aces. Take care of yourselves and each other. Goodbye.